The response here from Oxxgen is to just group up inside of main. There's 3 players in there, and Kim is going to meet her demise very quickly indeed. Now Oxxgen, with the exception of Ness, everyone's very comfortable. In fact, Ness even has teammates now coming to meet her, so no one's really isolated and left alone, except for Gia holding the A site. Although they'll try to deal with her, more than likely she's just going to let them walk onto that site and play a 5v3 retake.
She still has a wire on her hands that I don't know why she didn't use. It's still a 5v3, and she would just wait. She should just wait for the rest of her teammates coming all together from the defender spawn. This spike is going to go down, but yeah, this is not looking, you know, the best for Guild. Still, knowing that you have that Reyna, everything's possible.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see that wire go down to cover the back, but no, it's kept entirely, and luckily there's no one coming on the flank. It's only Cinnamon left alive on the side, who was very, very quickly disposed of. Oxxgen will take the first round here, and well, Guild, I hate to say it, I don't really, because it's kind of hilarious. And caught Ness completely off guard and end up in a 4v5 now. Guild with the advantage and a lot of control towards this A side.
And also the fact that the clock is now running on their favor. This aggressiveness.
Glance coming out. Oh no, they've lined up for it too. That's an easy round for Guild and a very successful force buy.
I think it's
This one pretty clean and walked into this one with their Spectres, but instead they're gonna have to buy it up and put it all on the table right now. That could give Oxxgen an even bigger lead into this, and with Ritha finding a double, it's certainly not looking good for the attacking side. In fact, they're about to take another fight onto Gia. She's got a Spectre. Oh no, the camera at just the wrong moment. It's going to spot the player up close, and Glance will take that kill for free.
The timing is just so unlucky. I mean, it is still doable, but with all that control, it's going to be denied with just that smoke. Still, the spike has to go down. Ness is still not giving up on A. And the rotations are going to... They're just going to play timing with the Astra smokes and just wait for the right moment.
Yeah, naturally. You gotta reset on that one. Line yourself up to take the side. Take the fight. Last pack play in. Showstopper good for 1. Even spotted the player in the back. Oh my god, the Rolling Thunder is saved for Ritha! That is absolutely ridiculous! I've never seen that before. The Rolling Thunder of her opponent pushed her into cover, and then she killed the breach coming through the smoke. Wow, I mean, it's like Christmas for Oxygen right now. They are going for the fast. Everything that's fast, they are trying, yes. I haven't seen them with the slow default buy round play, but hell, like they are having so much success with these site takes. I feel like they've planted every single round, and they just cannot hold on in the post plants. Maybe this time things are going to be different, maybe not. Ritha, again opening things up with a double. Come on, somebody stop Ritha at this point. She's just untouchable. And Oxygen, it's... Okay, Glance. Okay, that might be it. That might be what buys them a way back in, but Roxy has to stay alive on the side. If she falls, then Guild get right back into this terrible situation. The constant round losses they've been experiencing, but at least this time around, it looks like they've actually secured themselves the round. Oxygen don't have time to go for this.
Is Ness okay? Because she's been
enemy remaining.
Yeah, I guess she DC'd, but she's still gonna save the rifle.
But if I know that Oxygen is gonna take their time until this...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Double grab well fights. That's not something you get to see every single day. But Guild have come out on top convincingly with Proxima. Alongside Ness up above, they could consider the res here. I think they will. Yes, rainssa is going to come back online, but it's a full rotate from Guild. They're running to the other side of the map, racing Oxygen to take over control of that B side. And with the smoke down for the right side towards Vent, I think this should be a nice, easy round for them. They're not going to challenge that, surely. But in fact, they are. Cinnamon has gone all the way through. A couple of teammates here with her. Are they going to potentially dive down? Luckily, they decide not to. And they check the corner on the way up. Oxygen being very proactive, but still losing both players to a spray down of Roxy. And with that, I mean, you need a hero play to step up, and it's just not going to happen. Gia left to clutch it all.
Yeah, I think she's probably going to check her back and probably try and save this Phantom onto the next round, because even though Smurfette is only 20 HP, I'd say it's too much. And she's getting healed by Roxy now. Really gonna look for the exit frags, but I mean, she doesn't feel safe anywhere in the map, so I understand. Oh, she's gonna find... She needs to run away.
45 HP left. You know, you find that one kill, and then the decision's already made for you by the low health. Time to just save the weapon through to the next round. All in all, much better face we're seeing from Guild. The decision-making, they're moving towards the A side, backing up. They're not looking to overstay their welcome. They're not looking to overcommit towards any strategies, and this is something I'm very much liking. Now hunting down this final weapon, Gia has a chance to remove a few more rifles. She at least manages to get the one, but ultimately ends up without anything to carry through to this round.
2 for 1, you know, it's something. At least she tried to save that gun, and she would have had the last kill. I would have been very surprised. I would have actually liked to think of this round if what would have happened if this first encounter did not come into place, because in the 5v5 situation, I love the fact that Guild, even though all that happened within the first 10 seconds, when they had still 1 minute, they were like, okay, slow down, slow down. Okay, we have this picks. We're gonna move here. They know that we are. What is going on?
Oh my god. Well, that is one hell of an early start for Smurfette again, up against pistols, getting this aggressive. Oh, getting this aggressive? That is, overzealous, let's say. Second kill to be found, and hey, it doesn't end up being that bad for Guild, only losing 2 players. That's just fine with the rounds that they've had. But,
and they're just gonna keep going for it.
why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There is a little bit of a stack here from Oxxgen. Proxima's been heard stepping on the side, I'm pretty sure. They're clearing her completely. I'm sure Smurfette will find the first, but look how low she is. They've turned away, left her to take the kill. Now Popper Seekers, and a 3v2 emerges. Oxxgen definitely not down and out of this one just yet. The Spike's still in possession of Guild, though. They can make a move wherever they want. Smoke's gonna go down in heaven, get them in towards ropes, and faster play to the B site, perhaps. At least that's what they want their opponents to think. Lance is lurking inside this smoke. And it looks like they faked the steps out as well. Still, though, rainssa is watching it, waiting patiently for someone to step on through. And although Kim trades, she now has 2 players to take down, and they are set up nicely for this.
I actually wonder why I did not feel comfortable enough to just run towards B, and now they found...
And again, remember Ascent back in the day. Back in beta, I think it was.
I remember Liquid running across mid as a 5-stack, jumping through vents. This is one of the things that I'm never going to forget in this map. Double Cosmic Divide coming online now. A lot of room to work with.
Uh-oh. Well, Glance is being blindsided, but it has been traded out at least. Gia will look to pull it right back, and that she has info. Now there to play with. They're going to see that crossfire setup that's currently in play. Roxy has to hold up close. It's such a hard angle. The wall about to fade. Players have to step back. Now they're in a little bit more trouble. Cinnamon Smurfette already dealt with, but Roxy tries to keep the dream alive. She won't get much done after those initial 2. The defuse, plenty of time to get that across the line. Oxxgen on 6 rounds now. Another decent execute onto that A side. I mean, honestly, if Glance still want to fight for it, they're stacked up on the B side. They have to make it work. And just fall back and play it passive, allow them to rotate late into the round.
Yes.
Rita's gone right past the grab well. Now she's trapped in the open and taken down. Glance hasn't got any support, but they don't know that, so they won't continue to aggress. With the trades down in middle. A lot of control. Oh, the Rolling Thunder for heaven? Oh, no! What is this? Ness got stunned by it, but they didn't check the left corner. She starts spraying. She's stunned. Absolutely ludicrous round.
Whatever that was. I was actually surprised, because if Ness would have gotten that kill, it's not only the 2v2, she would have actually had her res online, and for this last round, it would have been crucial. But now it's only everything down to Proxima. They actually know where she is thanks to those Seekers. And yep, this is going to be the 6-6. There's no way out of this. Proxima is obviously going to try it. Still 2 flashes, a lot of spaces to clear out. But, I mean, she has to try as the last one.
Oh, well. Blinded up. She'll still run on in. See if she can catch him off. Glance playing super far back. I think, is Glance just got a flash in hand? Oh, no. She doesn't even have a flash. Oh, no. She doesn't have any teammates left anymore, but it's just going to be the post plan Aftershock to confirm the win. And 6-6 we go. Good half, all things considered by Guild. It started very nice to defend from heaven, but with these agents, not going to be able to do anything about this except concede the plant.
I love how Rita's just clearing every single angle. She's like, I'm not going to tell you secure until I know for sure it is. Now let's see what positions they take for this post plan. Oh, that's massive.
Well, I'll tell you, one of them on top of that wall. Evidently.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, Ness, really good opening. Guild are going to try to fight back in. Cinnamon playing with a Sheriff here. Good opening by Smurfette. That flash was perfect. Kim taken down, and Ness. Okay, well, she was under threat, but evidently isn't in the end. Cinnamon dealt with as well.
Gia's just Gia, you know.
And mentally, that's going to be so huge for them, considering how this map started.
So they want to deny anything that comes from B Heaven. They just got enough 3 of the players and the timing.
Really nice by Smurfette. This hiding in the corners, you said perfect timing, and well, they won't get a perfect round out of it, still losing the 1 player, but with Proxima being so low and rainssa at her side being the only other player, it feels like Guild should be. Well, Roxy, that was ludicrous. Absolutely insane peek. What's happening? rainsa's left in a 1v1. Doesn't have the spike, but she has the HP advantage, and we'll have a good idea that Smurfette might be around here. Popping down a star, though. Smurfette's heard that. She knows this player was just in astral form, ready for her to come around, and she'll shut it down. Oh, that came close, and I have to ask, what the control being taken? And that's exactly what we get on the A side. But then the Seekers come in, they start to hear it on the B side. The pressure's being applied, Oxxgen blitzing in. Ritha not going to be able to get herself that opening duel, and her teammates a little bit too far behind. Heals coming into fruition for Cinnamon. The Guild right now, they're really in a good spot because that spike hasn't been planted. Still has to cross over to the site fully, and they're going to be looking to take these duels as they do. Really, Oxxgen have to stall up and wait. I think rainssa can pop down a Cosmic Divide if they want to get a little bit more space, and there it is. It's going to be activated. And there's a little bit of a gap for Cinnamon to sneak through. That's a big mistake. Poorly placed indeed. They'll hear the spike being planted. They wait for someone to push on through, try to use it as a bait, but it's not going to work. Still, they catch Kim. Moving around the backside, and a stun connects perfectly. Double for Proxima spike on the floor. And a tough enough way back in. The attacking side needs to pick up that spike. It's been spotted still in the open. I don't know where Gia thought she was going, but Smurfette won't win the round.
Because she's playing Reyna for a reason. Still is a round that goes for Guild that I don't know if it should have.
Oh my god, Ritha's in their face. Kim's gone. Blast pack play straight away up the ramp, and look at the flank on mid. Gia on her way up behind has the whole team unaware. They're down in the vents and it's free. She'll drop on for a second, but Cinnamon deals with her. Popping up a heal as well, grabbing that full over heal. 3 versus 4 Oxxgen. Need to make a decision on where they go. They're back in events. They're trying to pursue Cinnamon and take her down inside of middle, but look where she's gone to. Sneaking down below, doesn't get caught by the flash. Do they check it? After all this, it looks like they're still looking at mid, but not actively enough. Smurfette popping the Blade Storm is dealt with. They know Cinnamon is trapped down the bottom of mid. They're staring at her, waiting for her to take a peek out, and eventually they'll give up the control. They need to go to the site to back up their teammate Ness, who's getting the plant in, and with this, we'll have a res as well. It might make her way up to, well, maybe she won't need to with Roxy falling.
Yeah, she should heal Proxima, I would say, and just Cinnamon here. The really hard task ahead. She's probably not going to be able to perform. Maybe then good call would be to go for a save. I was actually going to try and go for it. She only has 1 leer though. Oh, and it's a team ace. Beautiful way to end up the round. Nice for you.
That's exactly what you want, isn't it? Oh, that's not what you want. Starting out the round, losing Smurfette on the aggression. Oxxgen happy with that kill. Will heal up Proxima and slow the play. Guild rotating in heavily, and well, I mean, this isn't full commitment out of Oxxgen just yet. They still have the option to go back, but now as they cross up into heaven, they start to move into mid. I'm feeling like they're almost definitely going for the B play.
That is not a good call. Spike down.
Oh, that's not nice at all. The res going in just completely wasted as the lives are traded, and Guild continue to fight for this heaven control. Already 4 kills out of Cinnamon. Gia on her way up behind. We talked about that mid play earlier on, and now the showstopper trying to distract them, hold them in, and well, that's going to be the complete reversal as Roxy is now the final player alive. She's going to try to creep her way up behind. No information on where these players on Oxxgen are going as the spike gets picked up. They can make their way to B if they want to. I think the thing is that, oh,
wait, what?
That camera spot. Sorry, where was that camera looking?
Wasn't it looking at Proxy?
It was right behind her.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
so
she was
confused.
just beating out the sound and not actually using it because it was a really short pick. I want to think.
Maybe.
Ritha still has that
Spike planted.
pain shell to work with.
Oh, she's just going to pop it down. That's a panic nade right there. Worried about Roxy applying some pressure. She's going to quickly peek back in, but Roxy's ready. And a nice clutch coming out of Guild Roxy to put it up on double digits, 10-10.
And you can tell how both these teams are like extremely scared of each other because of the times and you know that dead space between.
Tab out, tab in. Well, they're right back into the game. My God. There was only 2 seconds left on the clock, and evidently they got those 2 seconds out of the way very quickly. A rolling thunder into an B main execute. It has given them the opening duel. Kind of strange to deploy that in a round like this, though, kaquka, don't you think, when your opponents just have pistols?
Yeah, I think so. But if you want to take that early aggression that we were talking about that didn't happen from them, changing the tempo, being like, yeah, we still have many setups to play with. Gia did manage to find the first one. Is she gonna find the second one?
Spike down. Mid.
Oh, Gia,
Oh,
dodging a
my.
couple of these bullets, making her way up into heaven.
Ness?
Now this is looking a little bit scary. Glance kind of has to push Ness. She's got to go and take that fight, and the first shots are whipped. Gia, get your damn gun out. Oh, no.
She was picking up the Phantom.
That's a disaster. It could have been a free kill. Now
Oh
it's
my.
still going to be the kill. Spike left behind. There's the information coming. Kim barreling forward, making all the noise, but she's repositioned out into the open. Gia not expecting that level of aggression, and with that, Guild have pushed up to 12. Now just one away with 2 attempts to close out the first map of Split.
I know we're in November.
Do more harm for the
Oh
play.
my God! Look at Glance and Cinnamon now.
They've spotted 3 players in heaven. I'm surprised Oxxgen are still
So
moving
smart to
forward
just
on the
back
side.
off. So smart to
this-
just back off and not look for the duel. Sorry, Mitch.
Yeah, no, it's very much like it's the ancient Roman strategy, right? It bait them in, make the circle, and surround them entirely. Cinnamon getting the flank play on for the double kill. Now they move towards the site. Look for a couple more victims, and well, there's plenty of them here. Smurfette, the first to answer up. A good attempt by Oxxgen on the back site, but with 30 HP remaining, Ritha ain't gonna last all too much longer. 13-10. We close out map number 1 in convincing favor of Guild in those last couple of rounds, but it definitely didn't start out that way.